Today, I'm going to give my opinions on K-pop opinions. Minimalistic or simple concepts are boring. I'm going to have to disagree. Concepts of any kind will be boring if not done right. It's only boring because a lot of groups are doing the exact same thing in the exact same way. Most groups have barely grazed the surface of their concepts. The creative teams just need to step up their game. Just because a group doesn't make regular comebacks doesn't mean that they're underworked. I get the point you're trying to make, but this opinion is heavily dependent on what said group is doing with their time while not releasing comebacks. If they are just chilling for months without end while not actually being on vacation or an official hiatus, then they probably are underworked. If they are being productive, however, doing things that are relevant to their job as idols, then you might have a point. I almost never like anyone's title tracks. B-sides are the way to go. Good for you. Auto-tune is great. When used correctly and understandably, yes, it's great. When it's not, it needs to be sent to the pit of hell. We need more groups with unique concepts. Common concepts are starting to get overused and boring. And you need to do some research. There are hundreds of K-pop groups with unique concepts that are done really well. Problem is, you don't know them. For instance, StayC is a group with a concept based on Dandy's Divine Comedy that I find really interesting. Just look outside the groups you know. Sugar Rush Ride by TXT is terrible. That's your opinion and you are allowed your opinion. It's nice to me though. Vocal all-rounded idols are better than dance all-rounded idols. This comment makes absolutely no sense to me. Equal line distribution is ruining discographies. Agreed. There are members of a group that are more vocally sound than other members. Naturally, it would make more sense that that member gets more lines. In a well-balanced group vocally, this opinion doesn't apply because the way the song is arranged could very well play into the strengths of all members. However, if not all members are equally balanced, be it rap or vocals, some songs work better when certain members get the most lines. If it's a rap-based song, I can understand when vocalists get little lines, and vice versa. I hope I've explained this well. A lot of you are not as concerned about minors as you claim to be. Western fans have no business dragging K-pop for debuting young idols. I'm going to talk about those two opinions together because they are very similar. Number 1, it is true that a lot of people are not as concerned about minors in K-pop as they claim to be. A lot of people just say it so people see them as good, but they don't care. They don't care because you'll see them at concerts with 17-year-old in short shorts and crop tops. You'll see them glorifying TikToks that talk about the bodies of minors and their diets. You'll see them commenting about how in love they are with these idols. There are so many inappropriate TikToks of ENHYPEN's Nikki for instance, and this one he's still just 17. Bro. And the amount of old men that go to the likes of Nugent's fan sign event is just troubling. These are the same people expressing undying love to these children on the internet. A lot of people don't really care with the amount of sales I see these kids making and how much content they make individually that is instantly devoured. Number 2, which talks about Western fans and how we have no right talking about minors is mind-blowing. This person used the examples of Michael Jackson, Miley Cyrus, Justin Bieber, Judy Garland and a lot of other child stars at the time and how they were glorified. Yes, majority of them were glorified, especially by other children. And look how they turned out. All the shit they went through, how hard of a hit their mental health suffered, and how hard it was to survive through that. It's because we know of these things that we are so against it. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. K-pop didn't just start debuting minors. They've been debuting minors and it's never going to stop, because they believe that one of the secrets to longevity is having literal children out there for people to connect with. I disapprove of minors debuting in the West, Asia and all across the globe, especially when they've got little guidance. It's even worse in Asia where they have to play the part of a friend through this made-up parasocial relationship. Most especially when these children are being marketed as influencers, partnering with massive brands that children who are supposedly their target audience cannot afford. It's because I disapprove that I refuse to stan a group with even one member that is a minor. Their music can be good, but stanning is a different ball game entirely, especially when the fandom makes inappropriate content about them. It's okay if children stan children, the way I worshipped Justin Bieber when he was younger. But to go to a Nugent's concert for me as someone older is a no-no. If you want to stan a younger group and you are mature about it and keep certain things to yourself, then good for you. I respect a stan of a younger group that is mature about the way they treat the children, than an older stan that will take out time to sexualize children. Fans have rights to meddle with idols' personal lives to an extent. Right from the get-go. Absolutely fucking not. This person explained how parasocial relationships are a package deal with idols, so if idols are that close to you, then they have a right to feel bad if the idol is suddenly announced to be dating. Are we going to start acting like idols aren't human? Positive criticism is okay when there is need to draw your fave back from doing something that could cause damage to them or people around them. And fans are allowed to be curious. But to meddle? To get pissed when other human beings are dating? Online bullying when you don't get your way with an idol? I do not care what kind of imagination people have because of a parasocial relationship with an idol. Nobody should be allowed to do that. This mentality is going to get you into serious trouble one day. Somi's Fast Forward is super good and K-pop needs more club music. It's your opinion. But personally, Fast Forward was just okay and that's it. However, I do agree that K-pop needs more club music. Everyone's got these serious songs and technical choreographies with hidden meanings. Like, yo, I'm a party girl. I need music that I can take at face value and choreos that will make me bust a move. Another reason why I don't understand people's hate for Money by Lisa. ISTG. That song is a bop. Not every member in a lineup has to be the best vocalist. Agreed. But they should at least be able to hold a tune. Baby Monster will become bigger than Blackpink. Can we stop with this type of shit already? Y'all just trying to start fights where it's not needed. If you stan Baby Monster, stand them in peace and stop comparing them to a group with 7 years in the industry backing them. I hate stylists putting older boy groups in shorts and knee socks. I couldn't agree more. LOL. Cute concepts can be done with older groups without making them look like kids. Petition for this to stop. I actually need that one filler talentless idol. So this person explained how genuine a talentless idol would seem because of the struggles they would have to go through to become good, and how it would be more relatable to see a talentless idol. Again, people are taking this parasocial thing to damn far. How can you want to see someone struggle? Because it makes them seem more relatable. So you're going to pay money to go to a concert to see a talentless idol not be up to par? I will never understand some K-pop stans. What is it with people and wanting to be heroes to the underdog?